When did you know that you were addicted?
Well, 3 or 4 years after I first started taking them, I really knew that I couldn't do without them, but I never would admit it.
What problems did barbiturates cause in your personal life?
Well, my whole life became distorted. Everything revolved around getting these pills and protecting my habit. My friends would ask me why I was acting strangely, and I was defiant and would insult them and tell them I wasn't taking a thing, and it was obvious that I wasn't myself, and I just became a pathological liar.
And I suppose the pathological lying was always applied to your methods of obtaining the barbiturates.
Yes, I used many dishonest means to satisfy this craving. I would go to a strange doctor that didn't know me and tell him I was a stranger in town, just here for a very few days, and I had forgotten my sleeping pills, and I would ask him if he'd give me a prescription for 6, and I was never turned down, and of course the 6 was easily made into a 60. So after seeing 2 or 3 doctors in one day, I could build up quite a supply for myself. And when I was a guest in people's homes, and I would raid their medicine chest, I'd take everything that looked like it might have barbiturate in it.
How many pills did you take in, let's say, a week?
I'd take at least 100 or 150 a week.
You go on binges with them?
I'd start out, when I first started out, I'd go on binges. They would last 3 or 4 days. I'd go to bed and stay completely under the influence of barbiturates. The binges came closer and closer together till they almost merged into one big binge, and I became terribly frightened.
What happened when you tried to break the habit?
I would start perspiring from every pore of my body. My leg muscles would cramp, and I'd be very, very sick at my stomach, and I'd be terrified. I don't know what I'd be afraid of, but I'd hear strange noises and shadows, and even the movement of a window shade would throw me into a complete state of terror. And when you're lying there so frightened, and you know there isn't a pill in the house to relieve your agony, and you know you can't get out to get any, the panic you feel, it's indescribable. It's awful.
And you always failed to break the habit by yourself, didn't you?
Yes, I always fail to break it by myself.
No return. No return. No return. No return.
And you always failed to break the habit by yourself.
No return.
And you always failed to break the habit by yourself, didn't you?
No return.
And you always failed to break the habit by yourself.
No return.
And you always failed to break the habit by yourself, didn't you?
No return.
Deep down, I knew that eventually there'd come a day when I would be angry or depressed, and then I'd be right back where I started.